Dear Diary, today it is the 31st of December 2024. So it's New Year's Eve. I keep thinking about how to start this video and just don't know how to start it, but there we go, that will do. Stop trying because then it becomes too staged. I wanted to talk about New Year's Eve because I've always found it very depressing, like very sad, very lonely. I could be around loads of people as well, but I always feel very lonely, like even more so than Christmas. And yeah, I don't know what it is about New Year's Eve or going into like the celebration, like hearing the countdown on the TV with the Big Ben, and there's that song where everyone holds hands and gets together and sings out the sings out the old year and singing in the new year. I can't remember what the song is, but probably you know what I'm on about because I think it's the only song. I can't even think how it goes. I don't even want to hear it. Yeah, but it's so bizarre because as a young, well, I don't know, not as a teenager. What have I? I can only remember going to one party, and that was when I was in college, and that was my friend Jasmine, I believe her name was, and we went to some sort of like pub thing. I think they hide it out. I can't fully remember, but even then, I felt like something's missing, something's not right. I don't. I feel a bit lost. I feel a bit emotional. I feel a bit disassociative. Like I feel outside of my body. It's just, yeah, like what is that about? Am I that unhappy with my life that I don't want reminding of my year or that there's more years to come? I'm not quite sure. Something to talk about in therapy if I ever go back to therapy, because it does cost a lot to go to therapy. Anyway, it's worth it, isn't it? Investing in yourself if you've got the funds. Um, which I don't at the moment. Anyway, going off my fault, trailer fault. Yeah, I've just never enjoyed it. And now as an adult, the past few years I just haven't celebrated it per se. I've not made it a thing. I think I've even been in bed before the countdown, and I'm trying to like find what sits well with me. What do I actually want to do? Do I actually want to celebrate New Year's and have all these traditions or like parties or gatherings or find something to do? But I don't think I actually do because in my brain, I think I just want to see it as another day. It's a new day. I don't believe anymore in New Year's resolutions because for me personally, if I've been like the main one, it's always been I want to lose weight. I want to eat better. I want to exercise. I want to make better choices. I want to find balance within my eating and drinking habits, or I'm going to cut this out of my diet. It just doesn't work. And then I get to a point where I'm like, finding reasons why it doesn't work. Say I was doing an intense workout, I'll start finding reasons why that's damaging my body, why it's no good for my body, why it's aging my body, why it's not going to help me in my future. So I start doing that and justifying it, and then I'll be like, yeah, it's better if I just go back to my old habits, which it isn't. So I don't feel for me I need a New Year's resolution. I need change permanently. I need to create healthy habits and find balance and for long term, not just because it's January the 1st and that's what society has led us to believe that we should be doing. We should be finding things that we need to do. And then for many of us, it sets us up for failure because I think I read somewhere like 80% of us don't stick to it, or only 80% of us. I don't know. There's a statistic that a lot of us have resolutions and then the long, yeah, it sometimes goes to February the 1st and that's it. I don't again know all the facts, but like how people must feel like they put this pressure on themselves that they really want to achieve something but they don't, and then how they might feel within themselves, and it's heartbreaking. It's sad that we put this pressure on us and then we potentially feel a certain way because we haven't achieved that. But I think everyone is different. Everyone is ready at their own time. Like, I really want to lose weight, and I'm aware of what I need to do to get to a point where I feel comfortable and healthy and happy in my body. But I'm not doing that, and that's because I've not had that light bulb moment yet. I've not. It needs to happen for me, and not when January the 1st happens. It needs to happen when I'm ready, and I might not necessarily ever be ready. I think I just need to get in my head, find focus, find discipline, and just get on with it and be my reason that I want to do it. No, not for anyone else, just for me, and being enough for myself to want to do that. It's just getting my mind there, and I don't know if it ever is going to be there. So it's almost like I just need to do it. Just stop thinking and just do. What else? Do I have traditions now? I don't necessarily have New Year's resolution traditions. However, I do like to, like the week, but now this week, so the week we've just had, I like to start going through my notebooks, my diaries, and see if there's anything in there that can be thrown away. So, like, refreshing of all that and throwing away old diaries. That's the calendar diary, because don't need it unless there's things in there that I want to keep. So I'll just rip out the pages and put them in a memory box. I like to go through my clothes, my underwear, my socks, all that stuff, and see if any of the socks have got holes in, or I just like to do a refresh if possible. And whatever I don't want, give to my mum's household, or give to charity shops if they don't want it. And I like to go through the food cupboards, the fridge, the freezer, checking dates, checking the quality of the food, seeing if there's anything there that needs to be thrown out or gone past the sell by date, because we're going into 2025. And I like to have a little clean up. I do like to normally reset the bedroom, so like have a deep clean, like on top of wardrobes, behind furniture. And I've done on top of the wardrobe, so I've put all the games up there. That's why you find me in videos looking around, because I'm looking at the big calendar on our wall, I'm looking at the games, I'm just, yeah, get so distracted. But I haven't really found that motivation this year to have that clean. Like, I still really need to clean the bathroom, but I don't know, I'm just like, just not doing it. So I'm going to try to have a, like, get all this off, clean and dust and freshen up. I just don't have that desire. And normally I love to clean and organise, and it's always been one of my things. I've really enjoyed it, but I'm not finding any joy in anything at the moment. I think I'm feeling quite low, and I get that I don't currently have a purpose, but I want to be my purpose. I don't want to have children. I don't want to have a job. I don't want to have things I'm doing for other people just to get up and go. I want to be enough for myself. So that's something I want to work on. Do I have any other traditions? I like to sit down with my partner and reflect on the year and talk about any goals that we want for the next year, any holidays, any activities, any experiences, any achievements, anything we want to focus on. So next year we've got a half marathon coming up. We've done the full marathon, but we're going to do the half marathon version. And just some little other bits that we would love to do. And again, it all depends on finances. Money is such a big thing. Well, let's focus on that actually. Because this year it started off weird. We had, I feel like there was a lot of deaths, like people's dogs were having to be put down. We had our German Shepherd JC, so my nan's dog, put down. That was really sad. But he was suffering. He was old, and his back legs went, and he couldn't move around too much. So that's how 2024 started, with that, and then people around us dying or suicides. There's been a lot of suicides this. Am I saying that word right? It sounds really weird. this year, um, not from anyone that's linked with us in a family way, but friends, friends, people we know basically. So it started off really heavy, and my partner was working so much, and that's a blessing. He's got work, and yes, that's a good thing. But it did mean that he didn't have a lot of time off. So that was one of my highlights in November. He took us to Delamere Forest on a forest holidays log cabin um, thing for a few days, and that was just so nice. We just hibernated away together. We didn't talk about work. We hot tubbed in the rain. We just ate to our heart's content. We played games. We danced. We did our face masks. We watched movies. Yeah, it was just, yeah, it was lovely. That was like a real highlight of 2024. And my movie of 2024, Barbie, obviously. Oh my God, I love that movie. I think I went to the cinema about 3 times. I think I did. Was it 2 or 3 times? Can't remember, but I loved it. But my actual number one movie was Grey Man. It's got Ryan Reynolds in it. No, I get them so confused. Ryan Gosling is in The Grey Man. I found it such a good movie. Like, it really had me gripping. Normally, I'm quite distracted with movies. I need to go to the toilet. I need to pause it a lot. I need to do. But The Grey Man, I was just hooked. Like, I really enjoyed it. Any other highlights of this year? I'm looking at the calendar behind. It's a big one, but we've rubbed everything off ready for next year. We do take pictures of it as well, so we can look back in the future if we need to. Look back into back in. Oh, I don't know. I can't think. Like, what was a real highlight? That was like a truly joyful, happy memory, and I feel like it was the forest. Fully present, fully able to switch off, just being, not worrying about anyone else. I could like come off this video and be like, oh my God, I could have said this, or oh my God, you know that when that happens, we just remember everything. Because I'm on the spot right now, I should have prepared, but I feel like if I prepare for the videos, I could potentially get lost even more because I feel like it's less organic for me. But I could try and see if does come across as not organic. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the beginning of the year because I like it for the seasons. I like that we're going to have the spring again, the autumn, the winter, Halloween. I love Halloween, so it's an opportunity to have all that again. But I do just see it as another day. And yeah, I believe I've covered everything I wanted to speak about. Traditions, highlights, makes how it makes me feel. Do you have any New Year's Eve traditions? Do you feel any kind of way around New Year's? Do you also see New Year's as just another day? Because I know other cultures as well, they celebrate it in other months, so they won't celebrate it next month. Like tomorrow is literally next month. Crikey. They'll celebrate it, yeah, another time. I'm not quite sure on that because I don't know my stuff, but yeah. But that's another thing. This year has gone so quick. Like, where has it actually gone? It's madness. Like, I feel like things are speeding up, and everyone's like, it's because you're getting older. But even if you talk to the younger people and that, they're the same. Like, it's gone so quick. It's really scary, and that makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not experiencing enough. I'm not. But again, it's restricted from money, finances. And then if I did have like a full-time job where I was getting all the money, then that job, unless you're self-employed, takes up all your life because then you've got to ask permission for time off. You've got to hope that you can get holiday, and then you only have a certain amount of holiday. And it's difficult, isn't it, to live and survive and find that balance. unless you've been born into money or got an abundance of money. It's a real struggle. And I don't even have children, so I don't even have like the full struggle of trying to keep others supported and afloat. Oh. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. I'm gonna try and find the motivation to clean, put some music on, because music gives me energy, gives me something if I find the right music. And I'm gonna try and reset as much as possible, go with the flow, and just treat it as another day in a way. Even though I know I'm saying about cleaning, but I've got an excuse and a reason to push me to do that, so I need that. But this will be my last video of 2024. And I want to say thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed, that has commented, that has liked. I don't know if anyone shared my video, but if you have, thank you. I'm really grateful. I'm so grateful for all of my subscribers and watchers, and because a lot of people watch but don't subscribe. So if you're a watcher and haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate the support. But I am grateful for all of you. May you all have a prosperous, I don't even know what that word means, but I know you meant to say it in the New Year's thing. But I think it's a good thing. May you all have a prosperous 2025 that's full of positivity, love, happiness, joy, kindness, all the like good things, and just being present as much as you can and being grateful. We've got this. And today I'm grateful for my YouTube subscribers, watchers, listeners, people that comment, like, and all that jazz. And even if you don't like or leave, I don't really get negative comments, so I'm grateful for that. But even if you just give any energy to my videos, I'm grateful. Bye. Ciao. Till next time.